was a tag video. This tag video was put out by Miss, let me see her name real quickly just to make sure I say it right. Lovely but Strange, okay? She put a tag video out, and I know another one of the girls that I subscribe to did this same tag, but I'm drawing a blank on what her name is. I'm awfully sorry, but if I can't remember your name, it's not because I don't remember, it's just that I really just don't remember everybody's name all the time. But anywho, I saw this tag video on Miss Lovely but Strange last night when I was scamming through my YouTube subscriptions that I subscribe to, and she had one going on, and it was the 7 things you didn't know about me. And I thought that would be a fun thing to do, okay? So I made a list in my little notebook for the year. I had this little notebook that I got the other, I've had this little notebook for a while, and I'm putting ideas in here for, just started, putting down the things that I want to remember from YouTube. So this happens to be one of the things that I had did. So I put this in here, that I put that the 7 questions that I'm going to use and give you the answers to that you, as my subscribers, do not know about me. Okay, I guess the big one would be, which a friend of mine, Miss Glittery Snow White, had put out to me. Oh gosh. Okay, this is going to probably surprise some of you, and maybe not. I mean, I think I kind of show it out there, but I really don't tell people unless they ask. But the question is my age. A lot of people seem to think I'm in my 20s. As young as 24, I've been told, as young as 25, 26, maybe even up to 27, but don't tell nobody. This coming up year for 2012, I will be 40 years old. Yes, people, I am 39 as of today, and I will be 40 years old in May of next year. So there are my frijoles. I am telling you my age. Yes. My friend Heather, Miss Glittery Snow White, was like, what? No way! I thought you were the same age as me, and she's in her 20s, and I was like, girl, you don't even know. Apparently I hide my age well, which is, I guess, a good thing, but yes, y'all, I am an old, well, I don't consider myself an old lady, but, you know, I'm up there. Okay, question number 2 I have is, a lot of people don't know about this about me on YT, but I have a brother and a sister, and both of them are younger than me. I always say I'm an only child, but I really am not. I just like being an only child. To me, it's funner. But I actually do have a brother, and I do actually have a sister. My brother is, we're both, all of us are 2 years from each other. 2 years from me and my sister, 2 years from me and my brother. So you do the math. I'm 2 years from my sister, 4 years from my brother. So there you go. And so I thought that would be something that nobody knows about me. But yeah, I do. The other thing is that it goes with size and stuff. I'm the only one who actually has naturally curly hair in my family, and I'm the only one who's the chunky one. I'm the big girl. Everybody else is skinny. My brother and my sister are skinny. I don't know. Don't ask. I always tell my mom there must have been another Mr. Well, there was another Mr., but you know what I mean. Okay. The other thing is that a lot of people don't know about me is that I am not much of a, gosh, how do you put this in a nice way? I'm not a dog lover. I actually love cats. Not that I hate dogs, don't get me wrong, Heather, don't be mad at me. But I'm just not a dog lover. I just never have. I've always had a cat. I've always had cats. I'll show you a picture of my cat later. I would have brought him in for the video, but he's being a weenie face right now, so he was just not being cooperative today. But yeah, I thought that should be interesting, because a lot of people think that I like dogs, and honestly I really don't. I prefer cats. I have always had a cat all my life, and I've never not been without a cat. So I love cats. That's something that probably you all on YT don't know about me. The other thing, which is a little on the serious side, was that YT probably doesn't know about me, is that the reason why I always say I was the only child, which is putting some frijoles out there again, is that I was raised by my grandparents. My mother and my father went their separate ways when I was like 15 days old, and my grandparents raised me. So when I say my mom and dad, I actually always mean my grandparents, my grandma and my grandpa. I never actually mean my biological parents, because although I know my biological mother, I do not know my biological father. So therefore, you know, there you go. Just shit happens, basically. Excuse the language, but that's just how it goes. But yeah. So whenever I say my mom and my dad, I always usually mean my grandparents, because they're the ones who have raised me all my life, and I still live with them and I still stay with them. So, you know, I'm extremely attached to my grandparents, and I show a lot of love to them. And so, there you go. The other thing that a lot of people, another question of mine, here's question number, let me see, we marked that one off, which was my age. I have a brother and sister. The thing about the dog. I was raised by my grandparents. The other thing, which was kind of heavy that nobody knew about, was that I've been going through for the last 2-3 months, was that my grandmother was diagnosed with colon cancer. Okay, so that was something that nobody knew on the YT, and I had not expressed out there openly, like truly. So there was a couple of videos where you probably saw me a little sad, or a little, probably not looking my best, or being in just a funky mood. Well, those are basically my videos, trying to just get through this time easily and keeping my mind distracted and not thinking of the worst of the situation, because to lose my grandmother would have really truly broken me a great deal, considering she has been there for me for everything in my life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And believe me, people, I have put my parents through some ugly. I am not even going to try to lie. The person you see in front of you was not the person that I was when I was a teenager. You know, we all do stupid stuff when we're young, so but you know, I straightened myself out. But anyhow, yeah, so that was the other thing that question number, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, question number 5 was, okay, the other thing is, I don't know if you all know this, but you're going to know now. I love white boys. Yes, I do. I have a thing for white boys. I always have, and for some reason I even attract them. My boyfriend that I have currently is a white boy. There's something about the blue eyes, and I don't know, I'm just a sucker for it all the time. But I love white boys, I just really do. And not all white boys may apply, because they don't. I like a certain style of a white boy, and that white boy has to be looking a certain type of way. I like me a white boy that, I guess you could say, acts kind of thuggish, but is really actually a good boy. Because my white boy is a good boy. He's never been in jail, never done any time, anything. So I like him, pretty much the white boys that look like they're bad, but they're really squares. That really are good boys. So actually that's what I like, and I kind of like them smart. I don't like them dumb, because I like educated men. I don't like dumbasses. I like men who be able to do something, because if I can't have a conversation with you, I'm pretty much bored, and I'm like, you're not entertaining me at all. So that's my thing. Body size and type, I really don't trip off of, because to me it's not about what's on the outside, it's all about the inside. But yeah, I have a thing for white boys, yes, and I've had a lot of white boys, believe me. If I could add them as a collection, they'd be out there. But anyhow, I'm in a relationship now, and hi babe, I love you. Anyway, he's the only white boy for me right now, because he's actually really good to me, treats me really good. Okay, now here's another thing that nobody knows about me except for close, immediate family, and my boyfriend knows about it. I have an obsession, and I have a crazy obsession for something that is very bad for me, very unhealthy. And if I could, I would eat it. And believe me, I've been there, done this, because I'm a fat girl. I ain't going to try to lie, I ain't going to try to front, I ain't going to try to pretend. I do not eat healthy, which I should, because I know, because I'm type 2 diabetic. But I have some major junk food issues. I think all of us do. But I have a major obsession with something that I shouldn't eat all the time, but if opportunity knocks and somebody were to bring these to me, I have no problem killing the bag, unfortunately. Okay, my crazy food obsession here that I love so much, believe me, I love them, are Cheeto Puffs. I have a obsession with Cheeto Puffs. I love them. I am not even going to try to lie. I can sit there and just be like, I get all just chiflada over them, and the bad thing about it is that I have people who buy them for me, which is really bad. My ex-boyfriend used to buy them for me. My current boyfriend used to buy them for me until I told him he needs to cut me off. My parents buy them for me. Everybody buys me Cheeto Puffs because they know how much I love. And don't get me wrong, it cannot be the cheap ones. It cannot. It has to be the Frito-Lay Cheeto Puffs with the little tiger leopard print one, and it could be the white cheddar puffs but it can't be the generic ones. It really can't, because I'll be like, really though? Serious? It ain't gonna happen. But anyway, okay, there goes my confessions there. I just spilled all my frijoles to you all. Okay, well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. It was funny to me. It was, and there was some serious points, but I thought that was the point of the whole tag. Anyhow, for you to get to know me, and the 7 things that you didn't know about me, and those were them, which were my age, that I have a brother and sister. I'm not a dog lover, but I love cats. I was raised by my grandparents, and I love white boys, and I love Cheeto Puffs. Okay, YT. I also wanted to let you know, this is the look that I created. Can you see? With that Wet n Wild palette called I'm Getting Sunburned, which is this one. Okay? This is the look I created with this palette. And the only thing I did is use my other Wet n Wild palette. I used the brow color from this palette, which is the Comfort Zone, I used that top color, beigey tone, for my highlight at the top. That was the only thing I used different that I added from another palette, but that was it. So I hope you like this look. And then I have on the e.l.f. blush that I got the other day from my my mini Christmas haul. If you saw that video, then you saw I think it's called Pink Fuchsia or Fuchsia Pink or something like that. Anyway, that's the color that I have on my cheeks. I hope you like it. See? Cute. And these are the earrings that I got from Miss 334 Bama Girl. Okay, well, anyway, YT, I guess that's all there is to this tag. I hope you liked it. I hope you thought it was funny. Hope you found it interesting. And I'll see you later. Peace out, y'all.